Hey guys, Mighty here. So they just released the dev talk for season 3. The dev talk, just watch this.
I'm Brittany Perello, senior producer at Treyarch.
And I'm Matt Schruntz, design director at Treyarch, and we're here to talk about season 3 of Black Ops 7.
We've got a ton of maps for MP, the most we've had in a third season of a Black Ops game. Beacon is a hidden guild facility in the Arctic Circle. You've got a tundra lane, we've got some walled ice, which is really cool to wall jump on and catch your enemies from above, or you can really just run straight down the middle.
It's got kind of a Black Ops 1 vibe. I've been having a ton of fun with it. Like Brittany says, some really cool wall jump opportunities, and those open lanes on the side, you'll want to watch out for the snipers, one of which may be the new sniper coming in this season.
We have Abyss, a JSOC nuclear submarine in the North Atlantic.
And if you're familiar with submarines at all, which I'm not, but I've seen a few movies, there will always be a periscope. So of course there is a functional periscope that you can use to look at the top of the submarine and watch that open lane. And if you remember Bullet, which you could get atop of that moving train, you can zip line up to the top of Abyss and move across the top of the submarine.
Be careful not to fall off the sub. It's similar to Bullet. If you fall off, you're gonna get washed away at sea. So we have Mission Trident for skirmish coming as well. You've got the space in the Avalon smuggling shipyard where you've got this really iconic half a ship hold suspended up above the water where the shady dealings go down.
And this being our 4th skirmish map, we wanted to make sure that we were providing a different gameplay experience. As Brittany mentioned, this one is in the shipyard, so there's a bit more water gameplay, which means boats, and you're gonna have helicopters to fly up to that helipad. A lot of fun, a lot of varied objectives across that area. And we've also got the Black Ops 2 map, Plaza, coming back.
We're remastering Plaza for the first time ever, 14 years after the original, and it's really special because we got a lot of the folks working on that original to work on it again for you today.
A lot of us have very fond memories from the fireworks and to the Vista, and of course, a certain iconic dance track featured inside the nightclub.
So with Black Ops 7 having a lot of touchstones in Japan, we thought it was a great opportunity to bring Gridlock back for this game as well.
And not only does Gridlock look amazing, I'm very excited to see some of our classic modes and some of the new modes in Black Ops 7 being played on Gridlock. You may have seen it as the score streak background of the Rhino in your score streak menu. We've got 6 new weapons coming in season 3, and we're going to touch on 4 of those today. The first of which being the MK35 ISR assault rifle. This is a standard low recoil assault rifle based on the M27 from Black Ops 2. With the Prestige attachment, you're going to get an integrated suppressor barrel attachment. We've also got a brand new SMG coming, the VST. This is a high mobility, dual wield capable submachine gun, and the Prestige attachment is actually going to give you an additional caliber to push out that range a bit for some medium range capabilities. We've also got a brand new bolt action sniper rifle coming with the Strider 300, and with the Prestige attachment, it's actually going to remove sway and the ability to hold your breath with some handling trade-offs. And last but certainly not least, we've got the 1911, an iconic classic pistol, and the Prestige attachment is actually going to turn it into a heavy hitter full auto pistol. And while we're not quite ready to share full details on our weapon balance passes for season 3, our big goal is to take a big swing and shift the meta around, and of course address some of the feedback we're hearing from you. To touch on some of the modes coming in season 3, we've got Demolition, we're bringing back snipers only, and the return of the aim high LTM, which is also one of my favorites and inspired by my personal love for Halo's Tactical Slayer.
And we've also got Free Run taking place on a new map called Ascent.
So Free Run, much like it was back in Black Ops 3, is built for speed runs. I think back to when we were working on this as a very small group, we were actually keeping track of our best times written on a whiteboard. So it's very exciting for the team to bring that back. Now is the perfect time with our new movement capabilities in Black Ops 7. And now we're going to answer some of your questions. Will we be seeing any Black Ops 1 MP maps in the next few seasons?
We've got Summit coming in season 3 Reloaded, another favorite we're excited to bring back. And I wouldn't rule out any others for the rest of the seasons. Are there plans to bring back more Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 4 maps, weapons, and score streaks?
We're certainly drawing inspiration from Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 4, as you've seen in Season 3. We've got Plaza, we've got Gridlock, we've got Hacienda, and trust, Plaza will not be the last Black Ops 2 map you see throughout the life of Black Ops 7. Brittany, can we please get a remaster of Arsenal of Frequency?
We do, in fact, have plans to bring one of these back. I'll let you guys guess which one it is.
Are we going to get a few additions to the map and gun pool for Black Ops 7 rank play? So our goal for play is to mirror what the pros are playing in the Call of Duty League week in and week out. And so as new maps are added to the game and new weapons, and they're evaluated by the league and the pros, they will be added to rank play if they make their way into official CDL competition. Why am I losing so much SR after losses in rank play? So one goal of ours with rank play this year was to cut down on what we call SR inflation in the top ranks and make losses punishing. We don't want the system to be a time played system. We want a balance of playtime and also high win rates. That said, we see the feedback that maybe these losses are a little too punishing, and we're making adjustments in Season 3 to prevent how easy it is to get hard stuck in these higher ranks. Can we get an alternative leaderboard event? So we hear the feedback on leaderboard events, and in Season 3 you can expect other event types, including challenge events. Outside of our competitive letters in our rank series events, there are no leaderboard events in Season 3. Are there any plans to introduce more Prestige Master titles at any point in the future? So we currently don't have any plans, but it sounds like there may be some folks who want more. So we'll take that one away and see what we can do. Will Black Ops 3 camos such as Cherry Fizz be in Black Ops 7 as universal camos? Let's just say stay tuned.
It's always fun answering your questions about our updates and anything about the game.
Keep the questions coming, keep the feedback coming, and we can't wait to see you out there in Season 3.
Hi everyone, I'm Kevin Drew, design director here at Treyarch, and today I'm going to be talking about some of the things that are going to be coming to Endgame and Zombie for Season 3, as well as answering some of the questions that the community has given us. So first up is a new exciting piece of content that we're calling Operation. The first one is called Poison Pill. These are actually available on the front end, and they're a series of objectives that guide you through Avalon and do certain specific objectives. Eventually, it will lead to unlocking the next glitch fracture, which is going to be another wave of challenges that also have a unique set of rewards. So a couple new abilities are also going to be coming to Endgame in Season 3. The first one is Ether Blade, straight from the Dark Ether. This is an auto-seeking knife, so you throw it and it actually goes out and seeks out different either soldiers or cradle nightmares and then comes back to you. So a really useful tool where you're starting to get overwhelmed. The other ability is Thermal Spike, and it's a massive blast doing fire damage that continues to pulse out from your operator. So again, another useful one where you're getting overwhelmed by different enemies, especially in some of these glitch fractures. And then we also have a new skill track called the Warband track. At its core, you have a chance to summon a drone every time you kill an enemy. It really makes you a good solo build that allows you to defend spaces. And with the new glitch fracture comes new rewards as well. There's going to be a batch of new skins for those operators, as well as a couple of new camos. As we add more difficult content, we understand that there's a lot more investment in each operator. So we don't want you to just completely start over every time you go down. We're now adding a partial loss system where every time you go down, you only lose 15 CR. I think that will make it less punishing when you're trying to go after these more difficult challenges. And then the other really cool thing we're doing now is we've actually broken out your loadout per operator. Every single operator has their own set of weapons, equipment, etc. Because now you can collect various exotic weapons and especially build operators and those weapons kind of in mind. All right, so let's talk some zombies. Let's start with Paradox Junction. It was really awesome seeing everyone take longer on the hunt. It was one of our longest hunts in a long time. That was just a lot of fun to watch everyone kind of get stuck on that final step and come together and figure out how to ultimately solve it. So something brand new that's coming at the start of Season 3 is something we call Zombie Battle. And this is a new take on kind of the competitive PvE version of zombies. It is essentially our first time doing a free-for-all in zombies. So you can go against randoms online, or you can also just play with your friends. But it's a very fast-paced, frenetic mode where you're stuck in a starting area with the four of you, and each person has their own set of zombies with a matching eye color, and you have to continue to take those out. If you kind of ignore those or kite those for very long, they start to grow stronger and faster and eventually even start to steal your health. This is definitely a mode that will be over within 10 minutes. The new survival map is going to be Ashwood from Ashes of the Damned. It plays very differently when you can only be in that space. And what we've done is the area down below where the garage is with Tessie and the Pack-a-Punch is actually covered with the fog that's usually in the road, so it's a very dangerous space. And this is going to be the last survival map from Ashes of the Damned. We felt like this was a really good space, but we've done everything we want there, so moving forward, the all new survival maps are going to be from other round-based maps. So I don't want to talk too much about Totenreich. It is a really unique map. It's large. The world that Richthofen comes from, set in the coast of Norway during the World War II era. There's a lot to uncover there, and I'm excited for everyone to get their hands on it. It'll be coming at the 3.5 Reloaded. Let's touch on legacy weapons. The first one is actually one that's just going to be coming in Season 3, which is the 1911. As you know, can eventually become packed and become Mustang and Sally if you got the right setup. For some of the weapons that are from our past, starting with Totenreich, it's an ultra rarity version of the pin. It's a unique treatment. It's a really rare thing that you can find in the mystery box. So when you do find it, it's this really awesome moment of a wonder weapon, powerful version of that gun. Something that's aspirational every single match. It's like, oh man, awesome that I got this gun. I'm gonna be destroying zombies for a while. So the last thing I want to talk about is this amazing art book for zombies that's gonna be coming out in August. This is something that the team's been working on for years, and it really just celebrates the entire legacy and history of zombies. It just features so much art over the many, many years and all of the various creators who have worked on zombies and given it their unique touch. There's interviews and excerpts. It's over 330 pages. And it's just like jam-packed with awe-inspiring artwork. Look out for that. It's available for pre-order. If you're any kind of zombies fan, this should be on your shelf. I know it's going to be on mine. All right, so now we're going to answer some of your questions. The first one, is the plan for the remaining zombies maps to deliver 3 new cursed relics per map, or is there a chance we may see more like Astra Malorum? Totenreich is going to have 6 relics, and there's also going to be additional relics and the maps beyond that. Paradox Junction was a little special because it's a smaller map. We only wanted to feature a couple of the relics. Will Grief mode from Black Ops 6 zombies return to Black Ops 7 zombies? So we brought Grief back specifically for Black Ops 6. Zombie Battle is our new answer to that. It's a very different take of that same space where you're doing competitive PvE. It's a lot of fun, so please check that out. Are HUD options going to be separated between MP and zombies? Yes. We had this feature in Black Ops 6, but due to certain code changes, it's taken a bit of work to get that in for Black Ops 7, but that will be coming at Season 3 Reloaded, so you don't have to wait very long before we add that in. Will you ever add more incentive to use relics past the Tier 3 rewards in Cursed, like a Tier 4 or 5? There are no current plans to add an additional tier. The whole point of the system was to really expand your arsenal of ways to make the game more difficult, and our hope is that as we continue to add relics, your library of options about how to kind of tackle those grows as you accrue more relics. You have a lot of ways to make the game unique and different and more challenging, kind of experiment. That is also something we're looking at, is rewarding players for just finding all the relics across the game once it's all done. Can we get new post-launch weapons sooner in Cursed? We've decided that it makes the most sense to delay adding them into the game until the half season or half season later. Some of them are in events, they're in weekly challenges, they're in the battle pass, so we want to make sure that everyone has the opportunity to earn those weapons across the entire game for endgame, for MP. We think this is the sweet spot, and we're going to continue to do it. Will there be any new content coming to Endgame after Season 3? Yes, we're already working on some pretty exciting changes that will be coming to Season 4. Is there going to be a way in Endgame to reset a character's combat rating without dying? I'm glad you asked, because we are adding that at the start of Season 3. So if you're not happy with your exact build, you can clear out one of those tracks, and then the next time you level up, you'll be presented with 2 new different tracks. Thoughts on Kevinton? The first thing that came to mind is that if I'm at low health, do I split into 2 smaller me's that are more highly skilled in different ways? Please let me know if that's true. I could probably use 2 of me. Hi, I'm Yale Miller, Senior Director of Production, and I'm really excited to talk about Season 3. So the reception to Black Ops Royale has been awesome. Now we are are focused on improving the experience, continuing to iterate, listening to feedback, and of course bring new changes. So there's new gear, new content that we're looking at, and then that gameplay experience, we're gonna continue to just iterate, listening to feedback. In 2.5, we obviously release solos to the public. We're gonna continue to look at that mode and make changes, tunings, continuing to look at loot drops of cradle breaches. We're gonna be trying things with different LTMs and different ways to play, and then see what stays in that core experience. And then we've got a pretty exciting new twist on Black Ops Royale coming to the mode, and an update with Hot Pursuit in season 3.5. It's something that we obviously love from Blackout. We're taking it, putting a new spin on it. We think it's gonna be a whole lot of fun and just add another wrinkle to that Black Ops Royale experience. It's been fantastic to be able to talk to the community about all of our seasons. Season 3 is one of those that is really special. It is gigantic. There's 9 maps coming to multiplayer. Yes, 9. The zombie map, I love it. And then obviously Black Ops Royale and Warzone, there's a ton of stuff that we're doing there. So this season as a whole is going to be incredible. And I'm really, really proud of the work that the teams across the entire franchise have been doing on this. Excited for all of you to see everything we've been cooking on, and for more of you to jump in and experience Endgame. With that, thanks again.